Tammy Slaton, best known for her role on the hit TLC reality series 1000 Pounds. Sisters, hello viewers. Welcome back to my channel. For 1000 LB Sister latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Recently opened up in a candid video interview about her latest cosmetic journey, revealing a new procedure she's undergone and confirming that her transformation is far from over. In the emotional and revealing conversation, Tammy shared intimate details about her health, self-image, and ongoing commitment to personal reinvention both physically and emotionally. The video, which has quickly gone viral across social media platforms, showcases a visibly transformed Tammy, who confidently discusses her recent liposuction procedure and hints at future treatments she plans to undergo. For fans of the show, Tammy's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. From her early days on the series, where she struggled with severe obesity, mental health challenges, and the overwhelming grief of losing her sister, Tammy Slaton, Tammy has emerged as a symbol of resilience and determination. Her weight loss journey, which began with bariatric surgery, has since evolved into a broader pursuit of wellness and self-confidence. While her progress has been celebrated by many, it has also been scrutinized under the public eye, with critics and supporters alike closely following every milestone. In this latest interview, Tammy addressed the speculation head-on. People always want to know what I've done, what I'm doing next if I'm done, but the truth is, I'm still getting more done, she said with a calm but resolute tone. This isn't just about losing weight anymore. It's about reclaiming my life, my body, and my identity. The new procedure Tammy revealed was a comprehensive liposuction treatment focused on excess skin and fat removal from areas including her arms, abdomen, and thighs, regions that had been particularly affected by years of weight fluctuation and skin laxity following massive weight loss. Unlike her initial bariatric surgery, which was medically necessary, this latest step was more about aesthetics and quality of life. After losing over 400 pounds, my skin just couldn't bounce back, she explained. It wasn't just loose, it was painful, it caused infections, and it made simple things like walking or wearing certain clothes really hard. So this wasn't vanity. It was necessity. Tammy emphasized that while the procedure was cosmetic in nature, its impact was deeply functional. People don't realize how much excess skin can affect your mobility, your hygiene, even your mental health, she said. I've had rashes for years. I've had to wear special garments just to keep things from chafing. And emotionally, it was a constant reminder of where I came from, and not in a good way. I wanted to feel free. The decision to undergo the procedure wasn't made lightly. Tammy shared that she spent months consulting with plastic surgeons, researching her options, and preparing both physically and mentally. I had to be at a stable weight for at least a year before they'd even consider it, she said. And even then, it's a big surgery. There's recovery, there's risk, there's cost. But I knew I was ready. In the video, Tammy showed before and after photos and video clips, highlighting the dramatic difference the liposuction made. Her arms, once heavy with hanging skin, now appeared toned and smooth. Her midsection, previously obscured by folds of tissue, was noticeably flatter and more defined. I look in the mirror now, and I don't see shame, she said softly. I see progress. I see strength. But perhaps the most powerful part of the interview wasn't the physical transformation, it was Tammy's emotional evolution. For years, she admitted, she struggled with self-worth, often feeling invisible or unworthy of love and respect. I used food to numb everything, the pain, the loneliness, the guilt, she confessed. When Amy passed, it broke me, and instead of healing, I just got heavier. I thought I didn't deserve to get better. Tammy Slaton, Tammy's beloved sister and co-star, passed away in 2020 due to complications related to her weight, a loss that deeply affected Tammy and became a turning point in her life. Losing Amy was the wake-up call I needed, Tammy said. I didn't want to end up the same way. I didn't want my story to end in tragedy. Since then, Tammy has not only focused on her physical health, but also on her mental and emotional well-being. She's been open about her therapy journey, her battles with depression and anxiety, and her efforts to build a life beyond the label of 1,000 pounds, sister. That title followed me everywhere, she said. It defined me for so long. But I'm more than a number on a scale. I'm a daughter, a friend, a woman who's trying to heal. Her commitment to healing has extended to her public persona as well. In recent months, Tammy has taken a more active role in shaping her narrative, choosing when and how to share her journey. The video interview, filmed in her home with soft lighting and a relaxed atmosphere, was entirely her idea. I wanted to tell my story in my words, on my terms, she said. No producers, no editing tricks. Just me, being real. Fans have responded overwhelmingly to the video, flooding her social media with messages of support and admiration. Many praised her honesty, while others shared their own struggles with body image and weight loss. You're inspiring so many of us, one fan wrote. You're showing that it's never too late to change, but Tammy was quick to clarify that her journey isn't about perfection. I'm not trying to look like a model, she said with a laugh. I'm trying to look and feel like the best version of myself. And that version is still under construction. In fact, she revealed that she has more procedures planned. I'm not done, she said. I've got another surgery scheduled for later this year, something on my legs. And I'm still working with my therapist, my nutritionist, my trainer. This is a lifelong process. She also addressed the criticism she's received from some corners of the internet. People who accuse her of chasing beauty standards or erasing her past. I get it, she said. Some people think I'm trying to erase who I was. But I'm not erasing anything. I'm honoring my journey. Every pound I lost, every tear I cried, every setback I overcame, that's part of me. But I don't have to carry the physical reminders forever. Tammy also spoke about the importance of access to care. She acknowledged skin removal shouldn't be a luxury. Her advocacy, she said, is becoming a bigger part of her mission. I want to use my platform to push for better policies, better support, better understanding. Obesity isn't a choice. And recovery isn't just about willpower. It's about access, compassion, and medical support. As the interview drew to a close, Tammy reflected on how far she's come, not just in appearance, but in mindset. 5 years ago, I couldn't walk to the mailbox without getting winded, she said. Now, I go on hikes. I travel. I wear clothes I never thought I'd fit into. But more than that, I'm proud of myself. I'm finally proud. Tammy Slaton's story continues to resonate because it's not just about weight loss, it's about transformation in its most holistic sense. Her journey reflects the complex interplay between physical health, emotional healing, and societal perception. As someone who has lived under the microscope of reality television, Tammy has had to navigate not only her own struggles, but also the judgments and expectations of millions of viewers. What makes her recent revelations so powerful is the authenticity with which she shares them. There's no sugarcoating, no attempt to present a flawless image. Instead, Tammy offers a raw, unfiltered look at what it means to rebuild a life after years of pain and stagnation. Her willingness to undergo cosmetic procedures isn't about conforming to beauty ideals, it's about reclaiming agency over her body after decades of feeling trapped. The liposuction procedure, while significant, is just one chapter in a much larger story. It represents a shift from survival to thriving, from merely existing to truly living. For Tammy, each surgery, each therapy session, each public appearance is a step toward a future she once thought impossible, and yet, she remains grounded. She speaks openly about the challenges that still exist, moments of doubt, days when motivation wanes, the ever-present fear of relapse. I'm not cured, she said. I still have bad days. Surviving. She is thriving. The broader impact. Why Tammy's smile matters beyond the screen. Tammy Slaton's revelation about her new teeth is more than a celebrity update. It's a cultural moment that highlights critical issues in healthcare, body image, and emotional wellness. First, it brings attention to the often overlooked connection between obesity and oral health. Studies have shown that individuals with obesity are at higher risk for gum disease, tooth decay, and tooth loss. Diets high in sugar and processed carbohydrates, common among those struggling with food addiction or emotional eating, accelerate dental decay. Additionally, mobility issues and mental health struggles can make regular dental visits difficult, leading to delayed care and worsening conditions. Tammy's experience underscores the need for integrated healthcare approaches. Weight loss programs, especially those involving bariatric surgery, should include dental evaluations and referrals as part of pre- and post-operative care. Preventative dentistry can save patients from painful and expensive procedures down the line, while also improving their quality of life. Second, Tammy's story challenges the stigma surrounding cosmetic procedures. While some may view dental implants as purely aesthetic, for people like Tammy, they are reconstructive and restorative. They restore function, eliminate pain, and improve self-esteem. Yet, society often judges individuals, particularly women and those who have lost significant weight, for changing their appearance, as if authenticity requires suffering. But Tammy's choice to get new teeth is not about vanity, it's about dignity. It's about being able to go out in public without fear of judgment, to speak clearly, to eat without pain. It's about reclaiming agency over one's body after years of feeling trapped. Moreover, Tammy's transparency about her journey, her struggles, her successes, her setbacks makes her relatable. She doesn't present a perfect, polished image. She shows the messy, emotional, and exhausting reality of long-term transformation. That honesty has built a loyal community of supporters who see themselves in her story. Her influence extends beyond entertainment. She has become a symbol of what's possible with the right support. Her weight loss and dental restoration were not achieved in isolation. They required medical teams, therapists, family support, and financial resources. Her story highlights the importance of accessible healthcare, mental health services, and social support systems for people with severe obesity. At the same time, Tammy's journey raises ethical questions about reality television. Critics have long argued that shows like 1,000 Pounds Sisters exploit vulnerable individuals for ratings. While the show has undoubtedly helped Tammy gain access to treatment and financial stability, it has also exposed her most private struggles to public scrutiny. Yet, Tammy has consistently stated that she chooses to share her story to help others. "If my pain can prevent someone else from feeling alone, then it's worth it," she has said. Her agency in her narrative is crucial. She is not a passive subject. She is an active participant in her healing and advocacy. As she continues to evolve, Tammy's legacy may ultimately be defined not by the pounds she lost, but by the lives she inspires. Her new smile is more than a cosmetic upgrade. It's a declaration of self-worth, a celebration of survival, and a promise of continued growth. In a world that often tells people they are too much, too heavy, too broken, too flawed, Tammy Slaton stands as proof that transformation is possible, that healing is possible, that joy is possible. And now, with her radiant smile lighting up every frame, she reminds us all to never stop believing in second chances. As Tammy moves forward, her focus remains on health, happiness, and helping others. She continues to work with her medical team to maintain her weight loss and address any lingering health issues. She's also exploring new hobbies and passions, including painting and public speaking. Her relationship with her sister Amy, though strained at times due to their differing paths, remains a central part of her life. The sisters have had their share of conflicts, especially around boundaries and personal choices, but they continue to support each other in their respective journeys. For Tammy, the future is bright literally, thanks to her new smile. But more importantly, it's filled with purpose. She dreams of opening a wellness retreat for people recovering from obesity, where they can receive medical, emotional, and social support in a compassionate environment. "I don't want anyone to feel as alone as I did," she said. There's life after 700 pounds. There's joy after grief. There's beauty after pain. Her new teeth are not the end of her journey, they are a milestone, a celebration, and a symbol of how far she's come. They represent the care she now gives herself, the joy she allows herself to feel, and the future she is building, one healthy bite at a time. Revealing her new smile, Tammy Slaton did more than show off dental work. She showed courage. She showed vulnerability. She showed hope. And in doing so, she gave millions a reason to smile too. Tammy Slaton, 37, shocks fans with unbelievable results after skin reduction and dental surgery's 30-plus photos of her amazing transformation. When fans first met Tammy Slaton on the hit TLC reality series 1,000 Pounds Sisters, they were immediately drawn to her raw honesty, vulnerability, and the immense struggles she faced due to her weight and health. Over the years, viewers watched as Tammy battled obesity, emotional trauma, and a tumultuous relationship with food. But in a stunning turn of events, the 37-year-old mother has stunned the world with her incredible transformation, one that goes far beyond the scale. In a series of candid photos and heartfelt social media posts, Tammy Slaton has revealed the unbelievable results of her recent skin reduction surgery and full dental reconstruction, a journey that marks a new chapter in her life of healing, self-love, and reclaiming her identity. Unlike many celebrity transformations that come with fanfare and media tours, Tammy's journey has been quiet, personal, and deeply emotional. There was no press release, no dramatic reveal on a talk show, just a simple, powerful truth. She did this for herself. And the results? Absolutely jaw-dropping. For years, Tammy Slaton's life was defined by her struggle with extreme weight gain. At her peak, she weighed over 700 pounds, confined to a wheelchair, battling depression, and facing life-threatening health complications. Her story, shared alongside her sister Amy Slaton-Halterman on 1,000 Pounds Sisters, became a beacon of hope for millions who saw their own struggles reflected in hers. But while the show documented her weight loss journey, including bariatric surgery, lifestyle changes, and emotional therapy, what happened after the weight came off remained largely unseen. The aftermath of massive weight loss, as Tammy shed hundreds of pounds, she was left with excess skin sagging, uncomfortable, and at times painful. For many who undergo rapid or significant weight loss, this is an often overlooked consequence. The skin, stretched beyond its natural elasticity, doesn't simply shrink back. It hangs, restricts movement, causes rashes, infections, and can deeply impact self-esteem. "I didn't realize how much the skin was holding me back," Tammy shared in a recent Instagram post. "I thought once I lost the weight, I'd feel free, but I still felt trapped. Like I was carrying the past with me." That feeling led her to make a life-changing decision: undergo extensive body contouring surgery, also known as skin reduction or body lift surgery, to remove the excess skin and reshape her body. Tammy's skin reduction journey was not taken lightly. It involved months of consultations, medical evaluations, and psychological preparation. Her surgical plan included a full lower body lift, arm lifts, thigh lifts, and abdominal reconstruction, a series of procedures designed to tighten and smooth her silhouette. These surgeries are major, often requiring multiple stages and long recovery periods. For someone with a history of obesity-related health issues, the risks are significant. But Tammy was determined. "I've spent most of my life hiding in oversized clothes, behind my hair, in the shadows of my sister's spotlight," she wrote. "This wasn't about looking like someone else. It was about finally seeing me when I look in the mirror." The surgeries took place over several months, with Tammy undergoing the first stage in early 2023 and completing the final phase in early 2024. Recovery was grueling weeks of limited mobility, intense pain, and emotional ups and downs. But through it all, she documented her journey with raw honesty on social media. Fans were shocked and inspired by the photos she began sharing. Gone were the layers of loose skin. In their place, a toned, sculpted frame that reflected years of hard work and perseverance. One photo shows Tammy standing in front of a full-length mirror, wearing a simple black dress, her arms raised slightly to show off her newly contoured arms. Another captures her from behind, revealing a smooth back and waistline, a sight she said she hadn't seen in over 2 decades. "I cried the first time I saw my back," she admitted. "I didn't even know what my back looked like under all that skin. To see it smooth, strong, it felt like meeting myself for the first time." While the skin reduction surgeries were transformative physically, another major change has captured the hearts of fans: Tammy's stunning dental transformation. For years, Tammy struggled with severe dental issues, a consequence of poor nutrition, limited access to care, and the effects of sugary foods during her heaviest years. Her teeth were decayed, discolored, and in some cases missing. She often covered her mouth when she laughed or spoke. "I was embarrassed to smile," she said. "I'd hide it in photos. I didn't want people to see. It made me feel broken." In late 2023, Tammy underwent a complete dental reconstruction. This included extractions, implants, bone grafting, and the placement of a full set of custom porcelain veneers. The process took nearly 6 months and required multiple specialists, oral surgeons, periodontists, and cosmetic dentists. The result? A radiant, healthy smile that has become a symbol of her rebirth. Photos of Tammy post-dental work show a woman beaming with confidence. In one image, she stands outdoors, sunlight hitting her face as she laughs, mouth wide open, teeth gleaming. "It's a moment fans say they'll never forget. I used to think a smile was just teeth," she wrote. "But it's so much more. It's freedom. It's joy. It's saying, I'm here. I'm alive. I'm proud." Tammy has shared over 30 photos documenting her transformation, not just the final results, but the journey itself. The collection includes Tammy Slaton reveals new smile after 500-pound weight loss. A journey of hello viewers. Welcome back to my channel. For 1000 LB Sister latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Transformation, resilience, and renewal. For fans of TLC's hit reality series 1000 Pounds, Sisters Tammy Slaton's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. From the depths of severe obesity and emotional turmoil to a staggering 500-pound weight loss and a newfound lease on life, Tammy's transformation has captivated audiences across the globe. But in a recent and deeply personal revelation, Tammy shared another milestone in her ongoing journey, her brand new smile. With a radiant set of teeth that reflect not just physical change, but emotional healing, Tammy's latest update marks a symbolic and literal restoration of her confidence, health, and self-worth. In a heartfelt social media post that quickly went viral, Tammy unveiled her new teeth, custom-designed, natural-looking dental implants that have transformed not only her appearance, but her ability to eat, speak, and smile without shame. "This is more than just a smile," she wrote. "This is me saying, I'm worthy of feeling good. I'm worthy of taking care of myself." Her words struck a chord with thousands, many of whom have followed her story from the beginning and seen her endure unimaginable physical and emotional challenges. Tammy's weight loss journey began in earnest in 2020, after years of living with morbid obesity, a condition that left her bedridden, dependent on oxygen, and unable to care for herself. At her peak, she weighed over 700 pounds, a number that placed her among the heaviest individuals ever documented on television. The physical toll was immense: mobility issues, chronic pain, breathing difficulties, and multiple health complications including diabetes and heart strain. But perhaps even more debilitating was the emotional toll: isolation, depression, and a deep sense of helplessness. The 1000 Pounds Sister series, which debuted in 2020, chronicled Tammy and her sister Amy Slaton's parallel struggles with weight, trauma, and family dynamics. While both sisters faced their own battles, Tammy's situation was particularly dire. Her inability to leave her home, coupled with a reliance on high-calorie comfort foods as a coping mechanism for grief, especially following the death of her husband, Joey, in 2017, created a cycle that seemed impossible to break. But with the support of her sister, medical professionals, and eventually bariatric surgery, Tammy began to turn her life around. In early 2021, she underwent a life-saving gastric sleeve procedure, which drastically reduced the size of her stomach and limited her food intake. The surgery, combined with intensive therapy, nutritional counseling, and gradual physical therapy, set her on a path of steady weight loss. Over the next several years, Tammy shed more than 500 pounds, a feat that defied medical odds and inspired countless viewers struggling with obesity. Yet, as Tammy lost weight, new challenges emerged. Rapid and massive weight loss often leads to complications, including excess skin, muscle loss, and dental issues. For Tammy, one of the most painful and confidence-shaking side effects was the deterioration of her teeth. Years of consuming sugary drinks and processed foods, combined with limited access to dental care during her heaviest years, had taken a severe toll. By the time she began her weight loss journey, many of her teeth were decayed, cracked, or missing altogether. "I didn't even want to smile," Tammy admitted in a recent interview. "I'd cover my mouth when I laughed. I avoided photos. I felt ugly, even as I was getting healthier. I lost all this weight, but I still didn't feel beautiful." Dental health is often overlooked in conversations about weight loss and overall wellness, but it plays a crucial role in both physical and emotional well-being. Poor oral health can lead to infections, difficulty eating nutritious foods, and even impact heart health. For someone like Tammy, whose journey was about reclaiming her life, restoring her smile became a vital part of her healing. In 2023, after years of planning and saving, Tammy underwent a full mouth reconstruction. The procedure, performed by a team of specialists in cosmetic and restorative dentistry, involved the removal of damaged teeth, bone grafting where necessary, and the placement of permanent dental implants. Unlike dentures, which can slip or feel unnatural, implants are anchored into the jawbone, providing a stable, long-term solution that looks and functions like natural